Hey, what's up, y'all? Trying to get ready for y'all. Seafood gumbo. I didn't realize I had hit the live button. I better be glad I'm ready. I better be glad I'm ready. We already started our roux. Y'all know this process of making a roux take a lot. Take you about 30, 45 minutes. Take you about 30, 45. All right, y'all. We live in Houston, Texas. What's up? TikTok, you don't stop. Facebook, as you come on, share it like the live. Double tap that screen if you're over on Facebook. Instagram. Let's go. We're making seafood gumbo. Seafood gumbo on an ice cold night. Just freeze it all over the country. Let it cook.
Where are you at?
TikTok and YouTube.
Okay.
Okay. TikTok and YouTube. Facebook, we can see down in that pot. If you want to see down in that pot, you better come over to Facebook. Over to YouTube. All right, so I want my roux. Put y'all in the pot. I've been stirring this roux for a while. We want to get a little bit darker than that. We want it kind of chocolate. That's a light chocolate roux. Okay, we want to get that a little chocolate. Let y'all see what's going on in this pot. Y'all see the color of our roux? We want to get it a little bit darker. Okay, a little bit darker than that. So what I'm doing here is I'm just continually stirring it. We just want to get a little bit, we want that chocolate. We want that dark chocolate. Let's go.
Now, what's a roux, just in case people don't know?
Tap that screen over on TikTok. It's like a base for a gumbo. You take and you brown your flour. And 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of oil is in here. And we're going to cook this flour down till it's a chocolate cover. And this is going to be the base of our gumbo. YouTube, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Let's share the live over on YouTube. This is a seafood gumbo. If you want to see down in the pot, you're going to have to come over to my TikTok. It's 200 of y'all. Can y'all come over to Chef Carmen HTX on YouTube? I got a phone right here that's in the pot, and I'm teaching you ABC 1, 2, 3 step cooking instruction. See this phone right here? It's in the pot. This is, let me show you, this is the view that we got over on Chef Carmen HTX YouTube, okay? Down in that pot. I only got one stand that'll gumbo in the world. So cool. ABC 3 step. We about to cook it. It's cold out all over the country. I know it's late. We up in Houston. We're waiting on the snow. So we having a gumbo party. I make the best gumbo in the world. I'm about to teach you how, and you how. Y'all see this roux? We're gonna keep cooking it until we get that chocolate. Want a little bit darker than that. They tell me the darker the bear, the sweeter the juice. They say the darker the bear, the sweeter the juice. Penny Satterfield is in the building. Thank you, Penny, for being over on TikTok. You don't stop. Y'all want to see down in this pot, TikTok? Come over to my YouTube and let me know when you come over to YouTube. Say we from TikTok. Y'all see how the roux actually, it takes you a good 30, 45 minutes. And this ain't even dark enough. This eye don't really get as hot as I want. So usually when you're making the roux, you have to continually stir the roux. You have to continually stir it. Okay? It's been a minute, Gifted. Come over to my YouTube. I'm over on YouTube, guys. Chef Carmen HTX. Let's go. Seafood gumbo. Seafood gumbo. Come on, let's go. Okay, we got 83 people over on YouTube and only 23 thumbs up. Come on, YouTube. I need everybody on YouTube to comment. Double tap that screen, YouTube. I'm giving TikTok a chance to come over to YouTube so y'all can see down in this pot. Okay? If you want to see what's going on in the pot, if you want the bird's eye view, you got to come over to YouTube. Okay? Well, I want it a little bit darker than this because when you add that other stuff, that chicken, lighten it up. They tell me the darker the better and all that. The sweeter. Sonia Jones said she made something for a client yesterday. It's 10 p.m. We going to bed. Lemon Jaw said they going to bed. I know I got a late start, y'all. Late start on This Is Dinner tonight at 10 p.m. Seafood gumbo. The longest part of gumbo is the roux. That's it. That's the longest part. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Get in that pot. Come over to my YouTube. I just started something that I forgot. I need my bay leaf. Where's Chef Bailey? I made enough to freeze. Sonia Jones. I bet you it's delicious too. Let's go. All right, so as you come over to YouTube, know that you came over. When you come over to my YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube. I'm trying to keep this gumbo in front of y'all. Keep it on a hot plate. They tell me the darker the bird, the sweeter the juice. Keep stirring it, chef. Tay say it is snowing in Houston, Texas. It's snowing. It is snowing. It is officially snowing in Houston, Texas. It's snowing. We got snow on the ground, y'all. Boots on the ground, boots on the ground. It is snowing in Houston, Texas. Let's go. Damn, baby, I hope the Jeep full. We got a tank full of gas. Not full. Woo! Somebody, well, I hope everything work out. We can't lose no power. Don't say that, please. Happy Monday, y'all. We're making a roux. Simple, easy roux. We got 155 people over on YouTube. I'm finna take y'all out the pot. If y'all don't double tap that screen, give me a thumbs up and everybody comment. Give me a thumbs up. Everybody on TikTok, you don't stop. You're in Richmond. If you're on TikTok, can y'all please come over to Chef Carmen HTX. Chef Carmen HTX on YouTube. We put the link in there. And when you get over there, subscribe to my YouTube. Let's go. Let's go for the rodeo show. Y'all see that color? I wanted a shade darker. It's coming down in Alabama as well. Wisconsin, y'all used to snow. Y'all got about, I don't know how many inches y'all said y'all got in Wisconsin. Tay has came in and said it is officially snowing in Houston, Texas.
Yep. It's snowing.
Facebook, y'all getting ready. Tay when you got this thing, y'all getting ready to get in the pot. Y'all double tap that screen over there. Tap, tap, tap it up. Y'all see that color? Gonna get a little bit darker. They say the darker the bird, the sweeter the juice. Let's make some seafood gumbo. No snow in Wisconsin. It's good to see you, Carmen. I remember coming across you years ago. Okay. Guys, if you've been missing me, I've been over on YouTube. Can y'all please come over YouTube and Facebook? But we got a really good view on YouTube. Yeah, Tatum, put y'all up in the air. Let me straighten y'all out a little bit. Oh yeah, y'all got a great view. Facebook, Miss So Pretty is in the pot also. Chef Carmen is in the pot on YouTube. Facebook, all we need is TikTok, y'all to come over. Y'all see that? It's a lot of people say that's a great color, but I want it just a little bit darker. Hey, show me how to make gumbo. Come over to my YouTube, Chef Carmen HTX. I'm showing everybody how to make seafood gumbo. Y'all see this? That's about the color. I want it a tad bit darker than that, though. A lot of y'all saying, that's dark enough, Chef. That's dark enough. I'm trying to make that dirty water soup. What's that, man? Come here. Now the heat is on really low. And come on over to YouTube, guys. Chef Carmen HTX. I want it just a little bit dark. Oh, gifted from TikTok. I got people coming over from TikTok that are on my YouTube. Okay, y'all come on over. Y'all really want to see a gumbo, so I'm giving y'all time to come over. Before we really get this party crunk. Facebook, y'all see this? Facebook, can y'all share the live? Can y'all share the live? Did you share it on your Facebook? To the HTX page?
I didn't, but I can.
Headed over to YouTube. Yeah, I'm just doing the roux right now. We ain't even got crumb. We ain't even got this party started. So while we're waiting on the roux to darken, guys, I have about 4 cloves of garlic, fresh garlic. I want it a little darker. 3 stalks of celery chopped. Onions. That's 1 onion, 1 medium onion, 1 red bell pepper. Okay, we're gonna put a bay leaf in there. Okay, so we have a lot of ingredients for gumbo, so you guys need to come on over so you can see. Now, if you've seen these before, have you guys? If you want to really, you're not gonna be boiling your shrimp shells and using the shrimp stock. These things are pretty amazing. Have you guys used the dried shrimp before? As far as power, these are edible. I don't want to eat them. I got my first super sticker over there. Michelle Samuels. Thank you for the super sticker. Y'all look at these shrimp. I don't want to eat no dried shrimp. I don't.
When I asked you if you were feeding the snake.
So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna get the flavor out of the dried shrimp, but I put them in a cheesecloth, and I'm gonna pull this out. But some people eat them. I don't want to eat them. A lot of y'all eat these dried shrimp, don't you? Michelle, thank you for my first super Michelle. Y'all see this? Let's go a shade darker. And I got it on low and slow so we can't burn it. Y'all see how silky. If you want to see down there in the pot over on TikTok, come over to YouTube. Chef Carmen HTX on YouTube. Chef Carmen HTX on YouTube. Okay? All we're doing, we're getting this gumbo crumb. All we're doing is making a roux right now. This is 1 cup of olive oil, 1 cup of flour, and we're browning this. This is how you make a roux, okay? Simple ABC 1, 2, 3 step cooking instructions is what I teach. Did you share it?
No, I just went downstairs and put the battery in the door.
Y'all see that? And you just keep stirring. Just keep stirring. We're making a simple, easy seafood gumbo. TikTok, and I'm trying to get everybody out of TikTok over to YouTube. Chef Carmen HTX on YouTube. You can see down in the pot on YouTube. If you notice, I got a couple of phones up in the air. This is the view from YouTube and Facebook, okay? I only have 2 phone stands. Y'all make sure you're pounding that screen, Come on, YouTube. We have 211 people on YouTube. We only have 77 thumbs up. I need everybody on YouTube to give me a thumbs up. Double tap that screen while that roux getting dark. Double tap. I'm so happy to see you cooking. Thank you, Miss Stormy. I'm over on YouTube. I've been cooking. I never stop. Definitely, you can come over to Chef Carmen HTX on YouTube. Penny, can you pin that link over and over again over on TikTok so we can get everybody off TikTok over to YouTube? Charlotte Dickens, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. All right, let's see if we got any darker. The darker the better, the sweeter the juice, Chef. That's dark enough. That's a milk chocolate. We going for dark chocolate. Let me get a couple of shades. I can do it. I can do it. Y'all know this gonna be good. When the base start like this, they're gonna know. They're gonna know, Chef. Y'all see that? And then over in, yeah, come on over to YouTube, please. And subscribe to my YouTube when you get over there. Chef Carmen HTX on YouTube. Y'all hit that thumbs up. Michelle Samuels, thank you so much for the super chat. I got 2 super chats over on YouTube. You guys don't forget to send up your super chats. And pound that screen, hit the stars, the hearts. Send up those stars over on Miss So Pretty. Let's go. The heat level it's actually on low right now. So on low. Guys, I wish I could get you guys off to TikTok over so I can really show you what's going on in this pot. All we're doing is making a simple roux. And I'll stay in that pot. Get in that pot, Chef. I'm there. Get in that pot. Drop it like it's hot, Chef. My rice is already done. The rice is already ready. What was I getting this for? Oh, spot right there. Just followed me. Thank you guys for following me. And I need you guys to follow me right on over to YouTube. Okay, we up to 102 thumbs up, and we only got 2 super stickers. Come on, guys, let's go. Let's go. Thank you guys for following me over on TikTok. Thank you guys. It's a whole community over there. Y'all ain't playing with it. Y'all ain't playing with it. Okay, let's check it again. Let's see if we got any darker.
I have some sad news for you.
Let's see if we got any darker. We got a little bit darker.
Oh,
We got definitely going darker.
she was so fun.
I think I need to take it another shelf. That's still kind of dark milk chocolate. Just one more shade. Miss Story, come over to YouTube, please. Chef Carmen HTX on YouTube. I'm cooking seafood gumbo, and we're making our roux, okay? We're making our roux. I know a lot of y'all saying that's dark enough. Somebody just said the Facebook is muted. You got Facebook? Facebook, why do you mute Facebook?
It's not muted.
It is.
Why would it be muted? You must have pressed that.
I haven't touched it.
You did touch it. When you did something with the pot, you moved
All right,
it.
y'all, off mute on Facebook. No, anyway, y'all back, y'all off mute. This is our roux. What y'all think? Put a number 7 in the chat if you think we should go darker. TikTok, you don't. Toxinia. Toxic Chronicles. Can you come over to my YouTube so I can get y'all in the pot? TikTok, if you come over to YouTube, I got phones on Facebook and on YouTube where you can see directly in the pot. So if you come over to Chef Carmen HTX on YouTube, this is the view you have. I can't stand here and hold it, and I don't have a third phone holder. But this is the view that everybody else is seeing. Okay. I got to stir it a little bit. I know that's better, but Let's see if we don't win another shade. Oh yeah, that's about there. That's about there. I think about 4 or 5 more minutes we're gonna be in the ball game.
Well,
About 4 or 5 more minutes. Looks
is
good.
it unmuted now? Carmen is unmuted.
4 or 5 more minutes.
Okay, can you tell me if it's still needed?
Yeah, I still think I need to go.
Okay, let me.
I still think I need to go a couple of shades. I know y'all saying that look fine, but by the time you add that chicken stock and stuff, it gets lower.
Huh? It's not muted.
Well, no, I took it off. She probably just didn't see it yet. They say the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I'm gonna go one more shade darker, y'all. One more shade. I ain't scared. We're gonna take it one more shade. Then we're gonna turn up with this gumbo. One more shade. One more shade. Hey, Miss So Pretty.
Hey, hey.
All right, so TikTok. I'm gonna see y'all over on YouTube, Chef Carmen HTX. Okay. And if you follow Tay, Miss So Pretty, she's live on Facebook. Okay. Oh yeah, we're going one more. We ain't scared. Can you please come over to my YouTube, Chef Carmen HTX, or Miss So Pretty is live on Facebook. And I'm gonna catch up with y'all later. TikTok, you don't stop. Let's go. All right, Facebook, we're going one more shade.
One more shade. One more shade. One more shade.
Okay, hold on, guys. I got it real low, so and it's on a low hot plate, so it's not going to burn. I got it super low. We're going low and slow. Low hot plate, so it's not going to burn. I got it super low. How does that roux look to y'all? How does that roux look? Put a number 7 in the chat if you think that's good enough. Skip to live. Put a number 7 in the chat if you think that's good enough. Let's see. Yeah, that's we may let that go. That ain't no dark chocolate to me. That's a milk dark chocolate. All right, y'all see, this is 1 cup of oil, 1 cup of flour. Y'all think making gumbo is hard? It's not. Nowadays you can buy a roux. You don't even have to do it. Now that's a beautiful roux that we have there. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all drop them super stickers and drop them stars for Chef Carmen's roux. We're gonna go in there with 1 medium onion. We're going in there with 1 medium onion. 3 stalks of celery. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up on YouTube for me. And drop them super chats if you're enjoying the cooking video. 1 red bell pepper. Okay. And let's stir that around. Smelling good in here, boy. Smelling good. Let's go. Laverne Cook. Billy Watkins. You never made a roux you always wanted to. Thanks for showing us. Yeah, a roux, you just got to stay there and kind of babysit it. But it's 1 cup of flour in here and 1 cup of olive oil. Olive oil, vegetable oil, whatever kind of oil you want to use. Y'all see that? So now we're going to let those veggies sweat in here. Now over here, this ain't really hot enough, guys. I mean, eventually have to take it back to the stove, okay? Because we want this to cook. What you making? Love pepper. What's up, Renee? Penne Vecina at J Seafood Gumbo. Okay. So we got our onions, our bell pepper, and our celery in there. Y'all know New Orleans, that's the Holy Trinity. Let's go in there with about 4 cloves of garlic. Okay. Chopped garlic. Y'all with me. Y'all see how super simple and easy this is. Looking good already. Yeah, I have the stove on low right now. Low. It's on low right now. And we're just sweating all these veggies and letting them cook down within our roux. Y'all see how amazing that looks? This is a great start. It's a great base for our roux. Okay? Now we're going to go in there with some chicken broth. Okay? After you do that, we're going to go in there with some chicken broth. Make sure you ain't got none over here. Get some chicken broth, chef. We got snow in Houston, Texas, y'all. Okay, so we're down in that pot. Y'all see how good that roux is looking? Everything's coming together perfect. That's what you're looking for. How good does that look? Okay, so next thing we're gonna go in there with, let's go in there with a quart of chicken broth. And we're gonna slowly stir that. Okay, let me hold on to this while we stir that. No, I don't have seafood stock, but I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna get me some seafood stock up in here. We're gonna make it happen. Y'all see that? That's a nice gravy. Y'all see that? How that's going pretty good for us. Okay, let's add some more. I'm gonna have to get this back on the stove, guys, because this burner ain't hot enough. What I'm trying to cook it in front of y'all with, let me get some heat on this. It's really not hot enough for us. Can you turn the phones up?
Can I turn them up?
Just towards me.
Oh. Put your shirt down in the back.
Why?
Because your booty's showing.
What's wrong with that?
But nothing if you want your ass to show.
You know, you watch your mouth, young lady.
Oh, now I need to watch my mouth.
Yeah.
Oh.
You could have said if you want your butt to show.
Well, you the one with it at.
All right, so I'm trying to get some heat over here, guys. We're gonna heat it up. I'm just gonna stir it as we heat it up. Okay. Cook with Shanny Mystery Join Me. Belista Gordon, what's up? I'm just stirring it around. We're gonna get some heat, then either I'm gonna bring out. It's not a lot of room over here for 2 phone stands. Y'all send up them hearts over on YouTube. Send up them stars and the hearts over on Facebook. We're making homemade seafood gumbo. Let it cook. Nicole, I like that spatula. Nicole, this is my wooden spoon. Chef Carmen's wooden spoon. Let's get some heat on this thing. We're just gonna stir everything around. Let me get it hot. Any questions, guys? Any questions? I need my whip. Okay, now, nay. My whip. Okay, now, nay. Yeah, I had to get some quick heat on it because I had it up there in front of y'all, and that's just not enough heat. So we need to get this up to like a simmer, boil, and make sure we get all this roux smoothly combined with the chicken broth. I like this color. I like where we headed. I like the direction that we're heading in. Let me try to bring y'all over here. Stacy, red bell pepper, onion, and celery, and garlic. Okay? That's what's in there. Red bell pepper, onions, and garlic. Let's see. Let's get you back in there. You got enough power to come over here? Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. Okay, so we're back on this gumbo. We're back in this gumbo pot, right? Okay. So we're trying to let it simmer and come up to a boil, okay? Y'all see this nice color? Y'all see it? At this point, I like to get me a quick little taste and see what flavor we got going on with this roux. This is a little bitty taste. Like I said, it's food so good. Now, guys, I'm going to show you what I did. These are the dried shrimp. Okay, I think I explained dried shrimp to you guys. I don't want to eat them, but the flavor profile, since I don't have a seafood stock, I'm going to use these. And you can buy them. How many people eat these? The dried shrimp. See this right here? You can buy these at the store, like jerky almost to me. That's what kind of, it put me in mind of dried shrimp. So I put mine in a cheesecloth and tied it up, okay? You put them in your gumbo, I'm pretty sure you eat them too. They're edible. I just don't like the way they look. I've never used them, but I couldn't find any seafood stock at the store. So this is gonna serve as my seafood stock. Okay? That's gonna serve as our seafood stock. We're gonna pretend that. Now as that cooked, I'm gonna need a little more chicken broth in here. It really don't take gumbo a long time to cook. So I'm gonna say that's 6 cups of chicken stock, okay? All right, and we already got our rice cooked. You do eat them? They say they're pretty good. I've never used them, but this is a good way to flavor any your stews, your whatever. If you don't have any seafood stock and you want that seafood flavor, I was recommended to try those. Okay. Now let's go in here. Also, let's go right in the pot with some bay leaves. Let's go in there about 3 of them. Let's go in there with about 3 bay leaves. Should do it. I bought some sausage. I don't know where they at. Okay, so we have our bay leaves in the pot. We got our shrimp stock in the pot. But did you want some sausage in here?
Yes.
You may want to get up and see if you see it. I bought some more sausage today. So I can go and saute them down. Now we're going to season this in different stages. I got Creole seasoning, onion, garlic, and black pepper, okay? Creole seasoning, onion, and black pepper. Okay. So that's a good seasoning blend on it. That's why I say you take your roux as dark as you can, because when you add that chicken stock, stuff tend to lighten up. Okay. I use them all the time. I try the powdered shrimp. I'm gonna have to try them. I no longer own that seasoning company, guys. I sold that about 3 years ago. Happy that I got. Anyway, it was a great time, but I no longer do that. I'm from New Orleans, where gumbo was. Hey, Aretha, y'all are. New Orleans has some of the best food. I mean, best authentic food seasonings, and New Orleans is the originator of the gumbo. The true originator. We got to give you your flowers. Is New Orleans. New Orleans, baby. Okay, so we got our seasonings in there. So let's give it another try. Now that's good. I'm beginning to taste a little bit of flavor from the shrimp, I think. Now, guys, look. This stuff right here, okay? See, y'all think, put a number 7 in the class, y'all think I make a good cooking instructor. Cooking instructor. I'm telling you, can you help me, please?
Yeah, I was trying to do something real quick.
All right, so this right here is shrimp bouillon. Shrimp bouillon, okay? Even though we have the shrimp in there, I'm gonna go in there with a little bit of shrimp bouillon, okay? Just a little bit. To get everything flavored. And we're gonna get in this pot and we're gonna stir it around. They call this dirty water in the New Orleans, baby. Okay, we're gonna let that continually simmer just like that, okay? We already have our rice done.
What kind of sausage did you get?
Some kind. It was something that kind of looked like connected. I went to the store.
Did you put it in here?
Yeah, I bought it today when I went to the store. Yep. Just a little bit. All right. So we're gonna let our gumbo simmer. Okay. Billy Francis Watkins, thank you so much for the super chat. Y'all over on Facebook, make sure you send us the super chats. Now we're gonna keep letting it simmer, and I'm gonna keep checking it for flavor. Okay. Over here in this pot, can y'all see back here? I don't think Facebook can. Y'all, it is snowing in Houston, Texas. Facebook, can y'all see back there in that pot? Okay, so we're gonna go and heat this up. We're gonna sear off some sausage in this pot. Okay? Okay, we're beginning to boil over here a little bit. I see a boil, and I just want to taste it for flavor again. Let me get another spoon. Let's go in here, take a good flavor taste. I'm telling y'all, that's some good stuff. I'm over here cutting on my cutting board with Chef Carmen's branded knife. Make sure you get my cutting board and my knife at www.chefcarmenhtx.com. I'm just gonna let y'all stay in the pot. so we're gonna go in there with some sausage. I can take or leave sausage in my gumbo. But y'all know, I'm making this for Tay and she wants sausage. And traditionally, most gumbos, they put sausage in there. So we're gonna go in there. I don't want to just put them in and let them boil. I like to get a good sear on the sausage. Now this is beginning to boil, so we're gonna turn this down just a tad bit, and we can get ready to start putting our gumbo together. Okay, we're not done. We're gonna thicken it with a roux. Yeah, I mean I love a dark roux, and that's why I would have went probably a couple of shades darker on this, but you know it's a really good roux. The flavor from that roux will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. It'll blow your wig off. So we got our sausage back here cooking. Y'all can see that, right? Spanish, ethnic, and southern cuisine says exactly. No, we got crab and shrimp. It's just not time yet. You could definitely, it's seafood gumbo. You got to do this in stages. We definitely have the crab and the shrimp, and we're gonna add them. I'm gonna saute, and I'm gonna also add okra to it. Okay, so I'm just showing y'all the different stages and trying to keep y'all in the pot at the same time. Okay. So all we want to do is get a really good sear on our sausage. Can y'all see the sausage back there cooking? And y'all in the pot. Okay. So I want to get a nice sear on the sausage. I'm not putting that many in there. And the flavor of this gumbo is incredible so far. And it don't even have no seafood in it yet. You need one of these pots. All right, so I think we got our sausage sauteed. Got a nice color on our sausage. Can y'all see that? Okay, so I'm gonna start picking the sausage up, and we're gonna drop it right in our gumbo. See that? I like to sear it a little bit before I just put it in there. And you could add more sausage or you could add less. It's up to you. This is the first time I'm trying these sausages, so I got so much other meat to put in there, I just don't want to overpower it. Okay. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do, well, I got my pan and my grease hot back here. It's gonna be very hot now. Y'all finna hit this skillet spring. Well, we're gonna drop some okra down in here. I wanna saute this okra a little so it's not as slimy. Okay? I don't wanna just put the okra in the pot. Y'all make sure you drop those super stickers if you're enjoying the live, the stars over on Facebook. And make sure you're commenting and liking the live. You can hit the little heart and the 100%. Help me get in the algorithm. Okay, so we're gonna go in there with some okra. It's snowing in Houston, Texas, y'all. They say the snow was coming and they did not lie. Okay, can y'all see our okra? So what we're doing back here, I want to define this okra. Is the internet wide laying on here? I just saw your message maybe an hour ago. I had already started. So I'm sorry I didn't look at my phone, internet. But I did not forget about you. Like maybe I supposed to get back with you today, and I apologize for that. Before I just put the slime it. This house is smelling, Penny. Internet, I still got your stuff though. I still got it. What's up, Beyond Bland? Aretha Vine, Penny Vestina, Billy Francis Walking. We're in that pod. It's snowing in Houston, Texas, and Chef is making homemade seafood gumbo. Okay, so I'm gonna let some of this slime cook out the okra. I don't want it super slimy. Okay, but the okra will help thicken it up a little bit too. And we're gonna add some filet in there, and that's gonna help thicken it up also. We got our sausage in here. We got onions, bell pepper, celery, garlic, and we have our dried shrimp in here. Kathy Powell. Hey, I'm from New Orleans, and this looks great. Oh, if I'm getting that compliment from somebody from New Orleans, I know it looks great. Cause New Orleans, boy, y'all ain't to be played with. I'm in Houston, Texas right now. Make sure you guys give me a thumbs up on the live. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. I'm just gonna take my time. We're gonna have to cook this okra and de-slime it. The slime is, I like to kind of saute and fry this okra too at the same time. Fanny's ethnic in Southern cuisine. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Where are you from? Fanny's ethnic in Southern cuisine. Where are you from? Stacy Razor, Internet Wildline. What's up? Open the door, Chef. It's cold out here. It's snowing in Houston, Texas. H-Town down, H-Town up. We got gumbo. Food so good. Food so good. Y'all see how simple and easy this is? We made our roux together. After our roux, we put in our celery, our onions, our bell pepper, and garlic. Janice Brown, Chef, do you recommend doing okra like that before you put it in homemade? Yeah, I don't like all that slime, so if you want to eliminate some slime, I always fry mine, pan saute it, just to get some of that slime off. It makes a world of difference when you do it like this. Not hard at all. I was so intimidated by making a roux. Yeah, making a roux is not hard, guys. And if you don't follow me, and you just start following me, I teach simple ABC 1, 2, 3 step cooking instruction. I teach you ain't nothing to it but to do it. And we can have some well, I ain't gonna say no one-on-one. We can have some more cooking classes. We can cook gumbo. We can cook anything that you guys want to learn how to cook. Just definitely make sure you're supporting the platform. Yeah, Fanny, you're right. Fanny, she said her dad taught her how to cook gumbo, and she was saying it's the best way to de-slime it. Somebody said add vinegar. I've tried that, but the best way for me to de-slime okra is to pan fry it before I put it directly in the gumbo. And y'all can see it back here in the background where I'm frying the okra. Okay, so we're gonna de-slime this. Petronella Reeves, I'll do a whole video, and that's why it's important when you guys send up, I'm going to start putting my Cash App in my videos, because y'all may say, hey, Chef, I get enough people to say, hey, Chef, can you cook this again tomorrow and give us all the ingredients? I'll go buy the ingredients, and we'll cook it again tomorrow. I mean, because this is, I don't want y'all to have to watch a whole live to get it, you know. I want to be able to walk y'all through it, hold y'all hand, and show y'all ain't nothing to it but to do it. Yeah, that's the point, Renee. Simple and easy. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right, so y'all see our okra? So we're letting our okra de-slime. Turn it down a little bit. And if y'all watch my reel tonight, I found my crabs. I found the crabs. Okay? That's, ooh, wait. These suckers so long. Okay? I'm gonna have to do something like this. Let's go down and start adding our seafood to the pot. Let's go down and start adding some seafood up in here, up in here. Super simple and easy to make. People are intimidated by it, and it's really comes to making gumbo. Ain't nothing but it's good. And y'all know y'all favorite chef stay getting straight to it. But when you gonna get to the good part? Get on to the good part, chef. When you gonna get to the good part? Snow crabs. I know y'all use blue crabs in New Orleans. I don't mean no disrespect. But they didn't have any blue crabs at HEB, so we're gonna go with snow crabs. But you actually can use any kind of crab you like. But traditionally, blue crabs in New Orleans. Fill it up with crabs, y'all. Yeah, they didn't have any blue crabs, I know. But I actually like snow crabs in my gumbo. I really do. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I sure do. I sure do. I got a little more crabs that fit in here. I don't even think it's gonna fit. Y'all see that? Just full. And then we're gonna go in here with, let's go in here with our de-slimed okra at this point. Y'all see how good that okra looks? Go in there with our de-slimed okra. I even got a little char in it that I like. That way you know you got that slime out of there. Okay. So let's stir that okra in there. Y'all see how good that looks? And if you know, a lot of people don't like okra, don't put it in there. It's your gumbo. Do what you want to do. Can't nobody tell you who to cook it to. Y'all see that? So we got our crabs in here, and we want them to settle down in here and get happy, happy, happy. This is that package of shrimp, those dried shrimp. I'm gonna go and pull them out. I'm gonna need a little more chicken broth to cover these crabs, y'all. Need a little more broth to cover them crabs. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you how we're gonna thicken it up. We're gonna turn this heat up. We're gonna turn up and get lit. Okay, we're just gonna let those. No, I'm not gonna add chicken. My wife didn't want chicken. She wanted a true seafood gumbo. But I like chicken in my seafood gumbo also. I'll do a chicken gumbo and a sausage gumbo. Fanny's ethnic southern cuisine. I'm gonna have to follow you. Renewed strength. You're supposed to make your own seafood stock. Renewed strength. Why don't you go on your page and make it? I didn't make a homemade seafood. You're not supposed to do anything that you don't want to do. But however, I make a homemade seafood stock. I got the shrimp with no shells on them. So I kind of substituted the seafood stock with this. I'm using the shrimp bouillon. To make it, everybody's not going to want to make a homemade seafood stock. And a lot of people don't want to, cook gumbo the long way. So this is kind of a shortcut. I also use these. I also use these as a seafood stock. Now, I know how to cook them with the shells and all that, but this method is a lot easier for a lot of people. But these are a good substitute, which I put in there for your seafood stock. These are dried shrimp. If you don't want to make your own seafood stock, I'm telling you, this is delicious.
Ooh, that's all I gotta say.
What?
I don't know how you do it.
What's that? Man, that gumbo so good. Y'all should be licking y'all screens. Y'all should jump through that phone. Remember that song, Kiss Me Through the Phone? When I tell y'all how good this is, and we got extra crabs, and when I pull some crabs out, I got another cluster to put in here. Y'all look at this. Somebody get in here and look at this. Somebody get in here and look at this. Now we're not done. Y'all ready? We're not done yet. We had like done, because we got more goodies there in there. Now I know I'm getting a lot of super chats and super stickers for this one tonight. Y'all see this? Blue crab. The blue crab that y'all tell me blue crabs go in gumbo, it really do. Blue crabs. Let's go in there with all the blue crab that the Lord will allow. Okay. Let's go in there with some. We may put, I'm just trying to see if I want to put 1 or 2 things of blue crab in here, because we want lots of crab. Seafood gumbo, lots of crab. You don't want just a little bit. Let's put another tub of the blue crab. Now you can also add lump crab meat to it, okay? Don't be stingy with the crab. And then you got all that snow crab, okay? Y'all definitely turn the screen up with them super stickers, okay? Y'all see this right here? Another whole container of blue crab. And this is your family, your friends. You're gonna slap the hell out yourself while everybody else gonna be fighting over your food. Fresh blue crab from HEB. Now, if y'all want me to do this again, my Cash App is $Chef Carmen 1. We can do a cooking class. I can walk y'all through it. I can hold your hand. Now, to buy everything for this pot of gumbo, the blue crab really ain't expensive. I think for each one of those containers of blue crab is about under $10, I think. Now, the snow crabs are a little expensive. I think the snow crabs were like $40-something, and everything else was, you know, the sausage. All that is reasonable, okay? Happy birthday, Tina. Y'all see that? Mystery. Oh, that's all. Got a lot of blue crab in there. I wanted to actually taste a little piece of that blue crab. I could have stole a piece of it. I meant to taste before I dump it all. Them big old pieces that I just put. It's full of crab. Okay, here's a piece that's trying to slither off. I think that's a piece of blue crab. I done dropped a whole piece of blue crab. Y'all know blue crab will break up too on you. Let's see. Y'all see that? See that? Man, that's crazy. Y'all trying to get that ring, that bigger ring. Y'all trying to get that cyber crop. I'm not putting no mussels in here. Tay wanted some corn, but I don't think I'm gonna put no corn in there. I'll get y'all all about the corn. It's okay. Man, that gumbo so good. That gumbo had you slapping the hell out of yourself. And the last thing that we're gonna put in there, before we put the filet, before we put the gumbo filet, let's go in here with our shrimp. And this is what someone was saying, you're supposed to use your shrimp shells. Everybody don't want to do it that way. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I don't care. But everybody don't want to do all that, okay? So we got our jumbo shrimp in here, and we're just gonna stir them around and let them cook for like 5-6 minutes. And your gumbo is almost done, okay? I'm gonna let them cook, add some filet. I can add some, I'm gonna let Tay taste this, the base of this. She gonna hurt herself tonight. Man, this is so good. You think I did a good job? Put a number 7 in the chat. You think I did a good job with this pot of gumbo tonight? Did I explain it well? Did I explain it well? And are there any more questions? Crazy. Crazy. Only thing I see it needs is maybe a little more Creole. A little more Creole seasoning. I'm just gonna add a little more Creole. Did I explain this well? Do y'all want to do a cooking class on this? Everybody will say yeah, but y'all gonna have to pay for that class. Pay for the food. It's delicious. I'm telling y'all, your family, your friends, they will fight over your gumbo. You do it like this, oh, you can shut it down. Yeah, they eat gumbo and potato salad in New Orleans. I'm just gonna have rice. Thank you, Mystery. Did I make it easy for you guys? Are there any other questions that I could answer? Are there any more questions?
I have a question.
What's up, baby?
I thought you were going to give me a sample.
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing it right now, Your Highness. I'm doing it. Tay say she thought I was gonna give her a sample.
I thought that's what I heard.
Baby, I'm finna give you a sample, girl. I'm gonna tighten it up. We're gonna tighten it up a little bit. You can leave it this loose, but we're gonna tighten it up a little bit. Let's see what Tay thinks. Let's get a wife a little sample. Here we are. So we're gonna usually you'll let this simmer and let that crab meat get all infused with some crab clusters. The shrimp are done. So you can add your filet at this point. Your gumbo filet, and that's done. That's done. Antoinette, Wide Lane, you better come get your bowl. I don't know how bad them rolls are. Full of seafood. How many pounds of crab legs in this pot? I can have 3 crab clusters, so I'm not sure about the pounds. Not sure about the pounds. And some filet. You knocking at the door? Come on in. The door is open. Ah.
No, I closed lock that.
Mystery say you got my ASS hungry as hell. Mystery, we're gonna add a little filet to the party. What you say, baby?
I said no, I locked that when I went and took the trash out. Door is locked.
Oh, it's ice on the car already? Antoinette, we in trouble. Antoinette, we in trouble. I done set you up today. I'm sorry. Okay, last thing we're gonna go in here with is some filet. Taste, when my wife say, I already know what that means. When she say, I already know what that means. This filet is served as a thickener too for the gumbo. I'm telling you, put that filet in it, you don't let it cool down properly, you put it in, don't leave it out. That whole pot of gumbo will be breathing. Y'all ever seen a pot of gumbo breathe? You want about 2 bowls, Fanny's ethnic Southern cuisine. Fanny, where? I didn't hear where you from. Did Fanny say where she was from? My Cash App is $ Chef Carmen 1. I've had the Cash App for a while. $ Chef Carmen 1. If y'all want to do it, we can do it. I'll walk you through it. I do have some rice. I'm about to bowl it up right now. I do have rice. Yes, I had a pot, $250 pot breathe on me. Oh yeah, Monica, that gumbo will breathe, and that stuff is dangerous. Can't play with gumbo. You can't play with that either. Promise you. On everything. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. It's a question of my heart. You got it. It don't belong to anyone. It's done, y'all. $ Chef Carmen 1. Y'all see that? Look how delicious that looks. It's done. It's done. Like I say, I can tighten this up, but there's so much seafood in here. I mean, the flavor coming from this pot of gumbo, you would definitely hurt yourself. See that? I'm gonna have to taste it since I put that filet, make sure we got enough of that. That's it, y'all. I can't make this up. That's it. Let it cook. Best damn pot of gumbo I ever had. Best pot of gumbo ever. Y'all, let's bowl this up. Y'all stop playing with Chef. Let me get y'all back over here where we can bowl it up. Alright, dang. Alright, y'all, we're gonna bring the gumbo back over here. Let's bring the gumbo. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Man, I got some more super chats. Hold on, I can't see them. Oh, we got more super chats. Who sent them? Beyond Bland. Thank you for the super duper chat, Beyond Bland. Who else? Someone else sent me a super chat. Dorothy Thomas, thank you for the super duper chat. Come on, y'all. This is a super chat and a star-studded event. We about to bowl up the gumbo. If you don't have my cutting board, why not? Get my cutting board. Chef Carmen branded cutting board is only $25. My knife is only $39.99. Cheese grater is only $20. And my Chef Carmen branded aprons only $15. You can get my products at www.chefcarmenhtx.com. Let's bring the star of the show to the party. Can't party without the star. Can't party without the star. All right, so we're going to take the bay leaves out, and we're ready to eat. We got okra in here. We got everything. I had like 3 bay leaves. If I find them, I find them. If I don't, I don't. And that's how we're going to leave it. Okay. Only got one. All right. So we have our rice, we have our gumbo, and let me slide it over a little bit. Dorothy Thomas. Thank you, Dorothy Thomas, for the super chat. Thanks, guys. All right, y'all. We got our big old bowl here for our gumbo and our, we're gonna bowl it up. We're gonna bowl it up. I think my wife gonna hurt her. She been waiting on this. Thank you for the stars. Somebody else sent me a super chat. Bags in the attic. Thank you so much. Thank you, Aunt Debbie. All right, y'all. Let's bowl this sucker up. There's a bay leaf. Trying to sneak in the bowl. You come to my restaurant, this is how I'm serving gumbo. This is how I'm gonna get down with y'all. I ain't even gonna play with y'all. I ain't even gonna play with y'all. I ain't gonna play with y'all at all. I ain't gonna play the radio. I ain't even gonna turn the radio on. I ain't even gonna turn it on. If there's a question about my gumbo, you got it. It don't belong to anyone but you. If there's a question about my gumbo, you can have it. Look at all this. It's just, this meat is just, this base is just full of crab meat. I'm making a crab soup tomorrow. We're doing crab soup tomorrow. Snowing in Houston, Texas. How good does that look? Hold on, we're gonna clean the bowl up now. Got all our gumbo. Hold on. Dead center with our rice. You can garnish that with some green onions also. How are we looking? How are we looking? Babe, what you got out there? Take a clean paper towel. Let's just clean up our bowl. And like I said, you can dress this with some green onions or some parsley on top. And that's our homemade seafood gumbo. We get some extra sausage because Tay wanted some sausage. Make sure we give her some extra sausage on her gumbo. Put a stick of little shrimp on top for her. And then let's just dab some more shrimp down in there. And we can go and put a sausage on top of that. That's it. What y'all think? Homemade seafood gumbo. Get in that bowl. Somebody. Y'all see that? Homemade seafood gumbo. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Nicole, I know that's right, Tay. Eat good. Good night, guys. That's it. Homemade seafood gumbo. Let it cook. All right, so this bowl is Tay's. That's Tay's bowl. Put that over there for her. And now my bowl. Stove coming down pretty good.
Oh, I didn't look for that. I was looking for this little power bank. I don't see it. No, but I did get the rechargeable light from downstairs. Rechargeable light bulb.
Look at all that crab meat in there, guys. Just look at it. Somebody get in here and look at all that crab meat.
Oh, wow.
That's yours.
Hello.
You're gonna get some grab the hot sauce.
That looks amazing.
Y'all see this? Y'all see all that? I put 2 containers of blue crab in there. Y'all see it? Everything is in there. We get ready to enjoy dinner this late snowy night in Houston, Texas. You want a bowl, Daphne Robbie? I got you. I got you. All right, y'all. We're about to eat. I'm gonna taste it. I think we're gonna eat. Are you gonna stay on your lot of time?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I'm finna eat. Let me take a quick taste. Tay's gonna stay on her live. Miss So Pretty on Facebook. Let me taste it with some rice for y'all. That's crazy. So guys, I'm gonna catch up with y'all later. Beyond Blaine, thank you for the super chat. Thank you everybody for the super chats, super stickers. Bags in the Attic, thank you for the super chat. Jordan, why don't you go over on your page and cook and show people your food? Thank you everybody else for joining. God bless y'all. I'm gonna still leave y'all saying Happy New Year because we're in the first month of the year.
Except for Jordan. Bye, Jordan.
And we're gonna catch up with y'all later. Tropical says, Chef, thank you for the master class. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Can I keep passing me a spoon, please? Thank you, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna catch up with y'all later. I got y'all. I promise. I want to